Mink Life Motivation, the incubator was not something I had set out to do. I really had no desire to do one-to-one coaching or to have accountability calls. I was focused on creating a program that would allow me to help people really focus in on what they need to do, give them some dates in order for them to hit and action items in order to create momentum in their business, and then move them along to a coaching program. What I found, however, is that people really didn't need coaching. There were a lot of people that I was working with in this who were coaches and experts in their own right, and just were struggling with a lot of different ways to organize their time in order to get all the things done. And so with some deep contemplation and a little help with science, I kind of came up with a solution. And that is the Mink Life Motivation Life and Business Incubator, called the MINCUBATOR. Now, the MINCUBATOR is 6 days a week where we focus on different topics each day. And we take the 24 topics that we cover in Mink Life Motivation and we pair it with a little bit of time-focused exercises in order to actually make a perfect connection between what you need to get done in working on your business and having enough time to actually work in your business. What that looks like is really kind of understood better by how it actually came to existence. I was struggling with helping my licensees who have trained for Mink Life Motivation to be trainers and have embedded the program into their own programs. And my job along that process is to help them with product development, to make sure that their programs are developing the way that they're supposed to help them use the principles program in a way that's effective to make better changes in their own business. And it seemed as though they had all hit a wall. They had taken all 24 of the program modules and knew exactly what they were supposed to do, but there was still some confusion on what to do, when, where, why, and how. And it occurred to me at that moment that I needed to kind of find a solution for how to balance time. And with a little universal intervention, with a dream, I woke up with the right solution. And that was the Fibonacci sequence. Now, for those of you who are confused about what the Fibonacci sequence is, in theory, it is essentially a numbering sequence that ever expands on itself, creating a spiral of expansion. Now, this sequence is used in math and science, and it actually can be found, those same numbers can be found in acorns and seashells and anything else that goes from very small to very large, but it does it in a very efficient way. And that was exactly what we needed. So I created the perfect working day based on that numbering sequence and invited my licensees to be a part of the experience. Every week we had a meeting, and in that meeting I announced that for the next 4 weeks, I would need them to show up with me on Zoom for 4 hours a day. And they were looking at me like I was just nuts. Are you kidding? You want me to show up with you 6 days a week, 4 hours a day for 4 weeks? Yep, that's what I need. I need you to show up for that time. They all thought I was crazy. Some of them even said that I was trying to start a cult. But ultimately, they showed up reluctant and they curious about what they needed to actually have on this experience. I was like, you don't need anything. You don't have to prepare anything. You don't need to know anything. You just need to show up. And when they showed up, I had a series of timers that in a particular focus where they could only focus on the one topic that we were focused on in that particular section, and that everything else had a different time and place that they were going to work in. But this moment right now, they were just to focus on this section. And we did that for the first week, and they were still a little, I'm not so sure about this. But once they did the second week, then they were like, oh, I'm getting the hang of this. And by the time they got into their third week, they were enthusiastically waking up early to be a part of the experience and excited to connect with the other people who were doing it with them and really getting results of all those things they had been saying for months that they were going to do. I'm finna do this and I'm about to do that and I need to do this, those things began to get done and it became a bit addictive. And so at the end of that 4 weeks, on the very last day, I announced to them, hey, okay, today's the last day. You've done your 4 weeks. You can go back to living your life as usual. And they literally told me no. There's like, no. We need this. We need each other. We need a space to feel organized. And we need this. You figure out a way in order for us to be able to do this on a regular basis. And so that's what I did. In order for me to scale my own business and in order for me to be able to do the work that I needed to do in my own business, I had to kind of put a schedule to this and add in layers. So the incubator became that space. So now we spend 8 hours a day on Zoom, 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the afternoon, with this same program running for anybody in the public who's interested in being a part of this experience. I want you to think of it like a gym membership. The more you use it, the more benefit you get from it. You can use it anytime. You can use it 1 hour a month, or you can use it all 8 hours in a day. But either way, it is a time-focused area for you to focus on the different parts of your business and your life and your branding and your networking so that you can get all the things done. And outside of the space, the extra 4 hours that you would be spending would be connecting directly with your clients, making sure that you are getting all the things that need to get done for them as well. So if you are interested in learning more about the incubator or experiencing it yourself, we offer a 14-day free trial. That's right, 14 days where you will be able to really focus in on how to get things done off of your to-do list. You will be able to have a trainer on duty to support you through whatever hiccups you come across. You'll be able to collaborate with coworkers, allowing you to have different perspectives and being able to connect into a community on a daily basis. So you're no longer alone in your business. And you have the opportunity to work independently with time-focused exercises on the screen to help you connect into your business, making sure that you get everything you need to get done. I hope to see you in the incubator sometime soon. Thank you very much.